Hello, and today's edition is all about following the money, especially in a bad economy, because after all, it is more challenging to sell a higher ticket item when times are tough. But this is just to serve as a reminder that there is always a class of people that retain their wealth, and during hard times, there's always a class of people who build wealth. So, therefore, you will always have a pool of people you can rely on to buy your product. So, it's to say, keep calm and carry on with your marketing. And that's what it's all about. Now, how can you keep selling a premium prices in a bad economy? Sorry, I'm bumbling. Not enough coffee, I guess, or maybe too much. Who knows? Well, I just want to tell you about when I went to Florida. Soon after the economic crash had hit, I took a trip down to Orlando, and I was seeing homes like these suddenly selling for like ridiculously low prices, especially at a time when back in Canada they were selling for like three, four, as much as six times more than what they were selling for in Florida. So obviously that state got hit very hard, and there were a lot of people who really lost their shirts. And of course, those would not be the people you're marketing to if you're selling a premium price. But it's to say that this is a pub, for example, in downtown Orlando that I went to. As you can see, it's very nicely kept, and while I was there, it was packed. People were still coming out. They were still buying $7 beers and $10 shots, and they're still eating $25 platters of steak. It didn't stop them. And then, my girlfriend dragged me out to the mall and take a look at that mall right there. I mean, if you go right into the center of it, there's a lot more going on. This is a picture taken closer to closing time, so there's not as many people there as you can see in the picture. But it just goes to say that, in the down economy, these people were still going to stores like you can see here, like Levi's, and buying premium jeans, and the place was packed. So it's all reminiscent of an economic crash that happened, 50 years beforehand, which was during the Great Depression. Or, sorry, it's a lot longer than 50 years, sorry. But as you can see here, that's very reminiscent of what's going on right now. That's a soup line you have going on. Well, today you look at the lineups for food stamps, and they go around the block too. And though poverty isn't nearly as that bad for people who are unemployed in the United States today during the present economic downturn, it still is somewhat reminiscent of that. So the fact of the matter is, it's all about digging up the people who still have the money, and there's a way to do that. There's three steps, and you can find out what they are by going to the1hourstartup.com/premium. That's the1hourstartup.com/premium, and find out what those three elements are.